Hello guys, so today we're going to be recording how to land on the moon and back. Starting off with a 3-stage rocket, we put landers onto the sides, just like that. Okay, so now we're taking off. As it goes up, if you look in the top right corner, you can see it says angle. You have to press those two arrow buttons at the bottom to do what the angle is to get into orbit of Earth. Okay, so now we reach 75 degrees. It's going to say 15K. We go into this map view. Then see that dot? We're waiting for that number above the dot to get to 35 to turn off our engines. So then we wait until we're 25 kilometers into the atmosphere, and then we can I did this different, but usually you could time warp. Oh yeah, right there, you time warp so that you're in the atmosphere. So then once you're in space, so now, since we're at the dot, we are going to put our throttle all the way up so we can start our orbit around Earth. So now we just reached low Earth orbit. Now we're going to zoom out and navigate to the moon. We're going to use our throttle in a second. We're gonna use the throttle to move our orbit around to the encounter line. So now, as you can see, I'm facing toward there. It's going to start going out. So now we have encountered the moon. or well, we're in an encounter area. So we just follow the line, and by time we're there, we're going to be into the moon's sphere of influence. It's basically like, I'm not really sure what it is. So now we're in the moon's sphere of influence. So now we're just going to follow the line. But first, we need to move it so that we're like orbiting the moon. So now we have put our ring so that we're orbiting, but now we are going to actually land on the moon. By the way, this game is called Spaceflight Simulator, if you didn't know. I always create a quick save at this point so that I know where I'm at in case something messes up. So now, this is the hard part, where we actually try and land on the moon. It's hard because this is the part where you can mess up really easily. On my first try of landing on the moon, my first time I actually did land on the moon, but it was very hard. It took me like maybe 13 at least attempts. At least 13 attempts, which is crazy because this part is actually super hard. So right now I'm trying to balancing out. See, that is whenever that happened, but technically I landed on the surface of the moon. So it counts. So now we are going to just sit here for a second. And then we're going back to Earth now. So now we're going to do the same thing that we did for getting to the moon to get to Earth. Okay, we are lined up with Earth and we're about to land. In this part, you have to do this. Because once you go into the atmosphere, you need your heat shield. See, I'm turning on so that I'm facing like away from the arrow, because that's gonna happen. And if your heat shield is not there, then the rest of your rocket's gonna burn away. So now we just entered the low atmosphere of Earth. And this is where we're not really going to need our heat shield as much once the thing around it goes away. Now we just tap it off. Then we have to wait for 2,500 meters. And then we're going to halfway deploy our parachute. So yeah. Parachute half deployed. So now we are going to wait for 500 meters to go down so we can fully deploy our parachute. I'm about to fully deploy my parachute. And now we just wait. We are about to land, and this was a successful mission. And now I'm just going to show you the mission logs and everything.